So it was an interesting ball game. We haven't had many like that in the in league play this year, where we jump out to that kind of lead. Certainly, the big inning, the sixth inning, where we scored 6 runs. Our guys, put some good swings on their starter. Even earlier in the game, we did, and a couple line drives to center field, and weren't rewarded for it. But certainly, in that 5th inning, we were, and guys went up there and took good aggressive swings, and it was a big offensive night for us. Derek Casey, I thought, was really, really good tonight. Certainly, Georgia Tech's got a very good offensive ball club. They showed that there at the end of the game that they're not going to quit, right? You have that kind of offensive ball club, you're never out of a game. But fortunately, Bennett Sousa had enough poise there to, they had the runner there at second, obviously the tying run at the plate, and he made some big pitches there to strike him out to win the game. So I thought we did some nice things. I thought Tanner Morris was terrific tonight. Made a great play in the 9th inning on the ball coming in. He doesn't make that play. Maybe, the game's a little bit different. That inning's a little bit different, and he certainly had a big day at the plate as well.
So I know you kind of went to using one closer kind of.
Yeah.
Why tonight did you switch that up?
Well, certainly we went with Riley, and he walked the first guy that he saw, and so it was time to move on to Abbott. And I thought Abbott settled down there, but it was more just a gut feel. Andrew Abbott had thrown 20 pitches, and it was they were around to the top of the lineup, and just felt like we needed to make a switch there. And what it does allow is it allows all 3 of those guys certainly available tomorrow, because none of them threw too many pitches. Certainly, if Abbott went out there again, then he wouldn't be available tomorrow. So there's an advantage to that.
Well, it wasn't a one-run game. Most of them have been one-run games.
Yeah.
Did it still kind of feel like it at the end there when you're in the dugout?
Yeah, I mean, it was one away from being how we played half of these games in these one-run games. So, but certainly it got tight there at the end, and it gets tight because you have respect for the offensive ball club that they have. A lot of guys with guys that can hit the ball at the ballpark, and a lot of guys with high averages. It seems like you continue to look up at the lineup card, and it seems like every guy that steps up there for them is hitting over 300. So credit to them.
What did Derek kind of do after the game? It seemed like he fell behind a few guys early on in the game.
Yeah.
Is that just kind of sharpening up?
Yeah, well, it looked like to me, Sam, that he got stronger as the game went on. In the 6th inning, there were some pitches there that he was throwing 92, 93 miles an hour with some of his best velocity. And, maybe after the exam break, the layoff, I don't know. But he settled in really, really nicely, and fortunately, pitched us deep into the game.
Tomorrow, what's kind of, I guess you want to get away from the plan, but what's kind of going to be the way you might piece together that game? How far you could go?
Well, I think it matters. It's where we're at in their lineup at the point in time that he comes out of the game, whenever that is. I'm not set on a pitch count tomorrow. I mean, certainly he's not going to go 75 pitches, but we're going to see how he does and see what the game tells us to do, and see where we're at in their lineup. I mean, I think anybody that pitched today would be available tomorrow, and as well, we didn't touch any of our right-handers, so we'll go at him with everything that we have, certainly, and kind of see where we're at in the game at the point in time he leaves.
Was the point of moving around just so he can stay on the regular rest with the weird schedule?
Yeah, that's what it has to do with is, coming back what he's coming back from. You need to try to get him a full week's rest. If we pitch him on Monday, he won't be able to turn around to Saturday. So, that's, it's because of what we want to do throughout the whole weekend, and then what we need to do next weekend as well. Okay, thanks.